I knew you would leave, yet I clung to hope like a desperate sailor in the eye of a storm, waiting for calm that would never come. The winds howled, the sea raged, and still I believed. I believed in a tomorrow that would never arrive, in a love that would somehow hold us together, despite the odds. You were perfectly clear in your intentions, yet I chose to cloud my mind with visions of a future that was never meant to be. I painted pictures of us, together, happy, unaware that those images were nothing but the ghosts of what we both wanted but could never truly have. You had already made your decision. You were already slipping away, and I was still holding on. In the silence, I listened for words you never spoke. I waited for a promise you never made. I searched for love in places where it no longer existed, hoping that somehow, some way, the story would shift in my favor. But deep down, I always knew the truth that my heart refused to accept, that I was living in a dream, a fragile one, built on the hope of something that had already slipped through my fingers. I told myself we had time, that things would change. I held on to the illusion that the future could still be rewritten, that love could overcome all. But the truth is, we don't always have the time we think we do. We don't always get the chance to fix what's broken, to heal what's been shattered beyond repair. I convinced myself that you were just lost, that with a little more effort, a little more love, I could change your heart. But hearts don't always work that way. You can't force someone to stay, not when their heart has already made its exit. Hope is a fragile thing. It's a threadbare lifeline we cling to, even when we know it will snap. And that's what hurts the most. The knowing, the aching awareness that you've been holding on to something that was always slipping away. And now, as the pieces of us fall away, I realize that some things are never meant to stay. Some stories end long before we're ready to say goodbye. You were always a chapter I wasn't prepared to close, but time, like everything else, moves forward. It doesn't wait for you to catch up, doesn't wait for you to be ready. It doesn't care about the love you wish you could still have. I look back now, and I see it all for what it was. A beautiful, painful thing I couldn't let go of, even when I knew it was already fading. You were a part of me once, a dream I chased, a love I thought could last. But all I can do now is watch as it becomes a memory, slowly fading in the rear view, just out of reach. I knew you'd go, yet I held on, and maybe that's where the real pain lies. The knowing, the waiting, the inevitable letting go. The quiet ache of a heart that refuses to let go, even when the world around it insists. And as I stand here now, watching the remnants of what we were, I understand. I understand that sometimes the hardest thing is not losing someone. It's learning to let them go. But even after all this, even after you've gone, a part of me will always hold on to that hope. The hope that maybe, just maybe, we could have been different. But I'll never know. And I'll carry that with me. A quiet ache, a soft reminder of a love that was never meant to last.